as helpers, how do we get to really good results? What did you notice about the film?
Keep trying.
You keep trying, okay. What happened with his first 2 attempts?
Made it worse.
He actually made it worse than what it was, right? How did he get to a point where he was actually able to make some results that lasted or that were good results?
By failing a couple of times.
Okay, by failing a couple of times. What else?
I think just taking into account that every action has a consequence, whether it's good or bad, it does have a consequence.
Okay, taking into account that every action has a consequence, good or bad. What else? I don't know if you noticed, but after the first 2 attempts, he took a step back and he started looking at each individual. And he tried to figure out what was going on with each individual. And then as he was mixing the situation, he got to a point where he was able to find out, because he had spent some time looking at each individual and trying to think about their motivations, that he was actually able to make some really cool stuff work once he started tweaking it. A lot of times we have rules and regulations that are designed to just overlay on a situation, and when this situation happens, this is exactly what you do, you know, step 1, 2, and 3, and then we walk away from the situation and then we wonder why or how it's become more obtuse, or in some cases worse. And a lot of times we haven't had the chance to step back and look at the individual situations that as individual situations that we can actually learn or be more strategic in. So I like this video because, although it's a little dramatic, it does show the importance of taking our time, building those relationships, understanding who we're working with, and how we can help people get through these concepts of change. All right. What I like to do at this point is I like to take about a 5-minute break so you can take care of bio needs, and then we'll come back, and the last part of our hour we will get to some nuts and bolts on change and how to get out of the cave. All right? So let's take about 5 minutes, 7 minutes. All right, thank you. There should be a green card on your table. You should see a card like this on your table, and there are some markers. What I'd like for you to do is, with this green card, I'm going to give you some directions, and I'm going to time you on this. And this will be this will determine if you get a raise or no. I'm just teasing. I'm just. What I would like for you to do is I'll give a time to start, and then we'll begin. And I'll give you about maybe a minute or so. And what I'd like for you to do is to circle the numbers in sequential order, starting from 1. Okay. I want you to circle the numbers in sequential order starting from 1. All right, so I'll give you the time to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. All right. If I'm not mistaken, this goes up to 89 is the top number. How far did folks get?
16.
17? Anyone get past 17? 21. Anyone get past 19? Anybody get past 21? All right, cool. We'll hold those. We'll come back to those in just a minute. How was that, doing that exercise?
Hard on the eyes.
It was hard on the eyes, okay. Yeah, it's a little dark back there. The numbers are a little small. But did you have any emotional feelings as you were going through this activity? Anxiety, okay. No, nothing, okay. How many people feel accomplished, like competent and accomplished because of how they achieved, what they achieved on their card? Nobody? She's like, no.
After I heard other scores, I felt all right.
Okay, until you heard other people's scores, you were feeling pretty good about it. All right. Why do you think that? Why did that change? Why did that shift for you? Why were you feeling all right until you heard someone else's scores?
I felt better after I heard other people's people's scores.
Oh, you felt better after you heard their scores. Okay. That people didn't achieve as much, or you?
Well, I thought I wasn't going that fast at it.
Okay. So you didn't
And
think
then
you were
when
going
I
that
heard
fast.
people got 13 or something. I was like, oh, I didn't do too bad.
Okay, yeah, you didn't do too bad. All right, cool. Other people? After you heard other folks? Yes.
I started out, when I first looked at it, I go, oh, this is a big maze. Just take your time, do the best you can, and I'm not worried about what anyone else does. So
Okay.
I just took my time.
So you just took your time. All right. How far did you get?
I think to 12.
To 12. Okay, cool. Was this a difficult task or was it an easy task? It was easy? Okay. How far did you get? 13. 13? Okay. All right. So again, we'll come back to these in just a second. I want to show a clip from one of my favorite movies, and then I want to get into the meat of our conversation today. I don't know about you, but the movie The Matrix changed my life. I love that movie. Anyone seen the movie? Yeah, I won't do it today, but I can almost recite word for word. I'm one of those guys that would annoy the heck out of people watching this movie because I've seen it so much. So here's a short compilation. It's about 4 minutes, but it'll set the tone for the next part of our conversation, which is talking about Plato's allegory of the cave. All right, so.